So I just got in from a rainy December walk and yeah, didn't really have time to fix the hair, so it's a bit of a rain style to it. But think I just wanted to celebrate because I just noticed that I received my first income from YouTube, a donation. I can't, I'm quite amazed of how much joy it sparked in me, aliveness. And yes, I've officially earned money on my content creation. Mm. And there's a teacher of mine who says that the flow of money is actually the flow of love. And it feels like that. A few years back, I wanted to learn how to create an app. So I decided to um, trial and error to just learn how to do it by doing an app. So I made an app that I called True Cost. And it was basically an app where you put in how much money you make and how much you work. And then when you go out shopping, instead of getting the price tag on the product, you get how many hours you have to be at work or how much time do you have to work to be able to buy this. So for instance, it could be to buy this coffee, you have to work 15 minutes. And like, yeah, sure, it's worth it. And then you might find a designer pair of jeans and you'd calculate the cost and you'd be like, no, you have to work for a week and a half to buy these pants. And it would be low. No, I'm not willing to pay a week and a half in the office for these jeans. And somehow money, when we just pay for stuff with money, it obscures the actual cost for us because the cost isn't money. It's our time and our effort and our attention. Money just makes that smoother. Yeah, the currency of love. Sounds like the absolute capitalistic statement. Love equals money. But there's always the other side of the coin as well. How love or how services and gratitude flows through a society. Mm. I'm not branding the app though. It's over 10 years ago. I have not kept it up to date, so it's been taken down by Google Play. So it's history now. But it had like 500 downloads, so yeah, it filled a spot back then. When I receive a donation, I'm not just receiving money. Someone gave their time and effort to earn those money, and they think my content is worth that achievement, that investment. And that's the beauty of it. And it's something about being a content creator and receiving gratitude in whichever form it comes. Because before I started my YouTube channel, I had a podcast, or it's still up. I had a podcast in Swedish with guided meditations for about 3 years. And if you speak Swedish, I would like to listen to it. It's I can put a link below. It's basically about the same content that's here, but I started out with actually I recorded a guided meditation and I thought, well, this was pretty good. Maybe I should share it somewhere. And I figured I could put it up as a song on YouTube, on Spotify, but that didn't really work so smoothly. But putting up a podcast episode was quite easy. So I did that. And then I recorded another one and put that up as well. And then I did an episode where I just talked about the guided meditations, like what I meant with them. And then it dawned on me that I think I've created a podcast now. It was a bit startling, or like, okay, this was never a decision, but now it's up there. Apparently I'm a content creator. And initially I was quite I didn't want to provoke anyone. I didn't want to step on anyone's toes. So it was quite gentle, guided meditations. Spoke about feelings and being present. And it was only about a year ago I started to really feel like, no, I want to share what I truly believe, which is non-duality, speaking about the essence of ourselves. So it kind of transformed. It was quite a journey. I learned a lot about myself and about creating content. And I even had an idea that I should probably create content in English because the Swedish audience, like we're 10 million Swedish people, it's not that many people you can reach. But the content wanted to come in Swedish, so there was not really anything to do there. But then about 4 months ago, that shifted. And I was inspired to start sharing with the video content, and the English word started to come as well. So here we are now. But the thing I did want to say was that I remember the first compliment I got from my Swedish podcast. There was a woman sending in an email. She basically wrote, don't remember her exact words, but like that she was really touched by my meditations and that they'd really been super valuable for her. And I read it on my phone, and I remember almost going like, ooh, take it away. I don't want to, move away from me. And I was not quite expecting that because part of me wanted to get feedback that people liked it. And now I got excellent feedback, and it freaked my system out. And I realized it was because this woman thought I was amazing. Like in her eyes, I was already doing amazing work. And for me, it landed as she can only get disappointed at me. She thinks I'm this amazing creator who can keep deliver on the same level that she wants to, or that she sees me. And I felt that I can't. I mean, every now and then I do content that I think is really amazing. And every now and then, I don't know, I just do my best, and what comes out is what comes out. So actually, it was this realization that, wow, my nervous system seems to be oriented around, if I stay on rock bottom, if no one has any expectations on me to deliver, they won't be disappointed. And I remember feeling like kind of sad, like I'm holding myself back. Or if someone likes what I do, I become frightened of them because I'm so afraid they're going to be disappointed. Or if they liked my content once, there's a risk that I will be rejected. It's super vulnerable, actually, to start sharing. But the reason I brought that up is because I've noticed how much it's shifted. Actually, it became really clear for me because I was at a retreat a few weeks ago, and a friend of mine blessed me with a present, actually. A cup. I got a teacup, one of those travel mugs, as a thank you for him being touched by the content I share. It was so lovely, and it was just went straight to my heart. It was just this flowing of love. It was just gratitude. And I didn't feel like he has to keep liking everything I do. No, he comes and goes as he wants to. It was more like a celebration of him seeing the jewel I'm trying to point to. And that's a mutual celebration for both of us. And I did not feel the same way I did the first time I got a compliment from my guided meditations. And the same I felt now with this buy me a coffee donation. I don't know if I said that, but the account I put up is buy me a coffee, which is a site for content creators and small artists to receive a tip, a donation, appreciation for the work that they do. So I put up, one of these sites. I can post the link below. But the donation I got through there didn't at all feel like this, oh my God, someone's expecting something of me. No, it just was received with sweet gratitude. Yeah. The flow of love. Now all of a sudden my inner critic came up of like, now you sound like a beggar standing here, but that's not at all what I mean. This is a celebration of receiving, of co-creation, of letting gratitude flow in every direction, letting abundance be celebrated. And the reason I even came up with this Buy Me a Coffee account is because I'm watching another content creator who does videos about creating YouTube videos. And I don't know, it's something about his presence that just makes me happy to see him. Like he's a friend on the road in this rocky little field that is YouTube. And he doesn't have a lot of followers, like 400, similar to me. And he had this little link of Buy Me a Coffee. And I just felt this like, yeah, I want to say thank you to him. So I clicked the link and then I realized I could have one of those as well. But actually, the real gratitude doesn't have to come in the form of money. That's just one way. The way we show gratitude and love is also by exposing ourselves, putting a comment, leaving a like, but also by just being here, by joining me all the way here. I feel like we're already celebrating. I already feel supported for you being here. Yeah. And oh, I wanted to quote a specific teacher, but then I realized I think every teacher I've had has said this, so it's going to be an, uh, an all honoring of sharings or teachings or knowledge isn't just coming from one person to the next. There's usually a question that sparks a sharing. So it's actually co-created. That's how communication works. I mean, everything I share is standing on the shoulders of giants. And the way you channel gratitude is that you pay it. I was about to say forward and then I point backwards, but you pay it through the lineage, through all the small fractals or roots or connections that made this creation possible. I mean, it's such a simple thing as being able to speak, to use language. I didn't create language, I was just blessed with it. That someone came up with this vibration sound that we all can understand. Almost like a little model for this vibration means this content. And then I'm also blessed to have someone teaching it to me when I was a child so that I can pick up on these odd vibrations and make it into content. And then about the actual things that I talk about is to have been blessed with teachers and friends and communities that have pointed me, that's giving me guidance, that have shared their own experience and their own failures, their own insights. Yeah. So it's not a one-way. This classic, no man is an island. It's a network. Yeah. Mm. A celebration of gratitude, appreciation, contribution.
Hmm.
And thank you for wanting to share this moment with me. I hope to see you next time.